Hang out and hustle. Hang out and hustle. Hang out and hustle with my friends. Yeah.
Alright, Hangin With Hustle. It's my man Jason Mcaffe here,
Chopping
tattooer, good friend of mine. So, just gonna go through a few different little topics I'm gonna talk about with him. And yeah, just listen and go from there. So, give me a little background info, Jay. Like, where you from, stuff, where you, how long you been tattooing for and all that.
I've been tattooing for 23 years. I started in LA, that's where I'm from. I moved up to Oakland 21 years ago to come work for Freddie downtown, a ghost town. And yeah, I've been there for 20 years at Temple now, a little over 20 years.
Cool.
But I'd never been to Oakland before, nothing. Just was always an admirer of Freddie and his work, and he hit me up to come up here, and all my friends back then were like, "You're moving to Oakland?" Like Clay Deckers, all these guys who grew up here were like, "You're crazy," and I was like, "No, I'm just gonna go," and I came up here, and here I am 20 years later.
Sick.
Made it happen.
Alright, so tell me some of your influences from like when you first started back in the day and your influences now.
Well, when I started, the shit I grew up seeing was always like in LA was skateboard dudes, punker dudes, like cholos. I always liked the Chicano style shit, but people weren't really getting that. You know, it was like when I started, it was more of traditional stuff. Because you had to know like a homie to get it in a garage. You couldn't like get shit like that in a shop at the time. So I went to Temple and I drew like a bunch of flash of that stuff, but no one really wanted it and no one really cared about it. They just wanted more daggers and roses and things like that. And I was really into that stuff too. People like Jeff Whitehead and Dan Higgs and, you know, Ed Hardy and all that, Freddie. And I was just doing that for about 10 or 12 years, and then I slowly got back into what I guess I'm doing now, the style I'm doing now, and I've made that happen. And so my influences would be, you know, I like anything traditional in the sense of it comes from somewhere.
Right.
Whether it's fucking American traditional, Chicano, fucking Japanese, whatever. As long as it like has some real roots and origin,
Okay.
that's what I'm into. I don't like just made up goofy fucking like face things or whatever, and like dumb shit people are doing, and that's fine that people get it. I just, it's not my thing, you know, and I've never really been a guy to do that kind of stuff. So I would say those are my main influences, are just real things that come from a real place and have history. You know what I mean?
Right. All right, another topic. Since we're both fathers now, and you've helped me throughout my process of becoming a father. So, how's fatherhood been for you, like from then to now?
Man, you know, it's like.
Because we both have girls. Too.
Yeah, and I could see, having a girl and the phases you go through, and the age you're at right now. I love that age. They're like 6, 7, 8. You're just like their king. You're their guy. They love you. They come running to you. You're like, Dad, that's the best. Dad's my favorite. And yeah, that's weird, but I was always like, I love when she says I'm her favorite. You know?
Right. No, it's the best shit.
Then they go through this weird teenage thing where they're fucking crazy brats and very disobedient, just like are in their room. And I remember I'd go into Ruby's room all the time and be like, hey, you want to go get some food? And she'd be like, no, shut my door. And I'd just shut the door and go in my kitchen and sit there and be like I didn't know what to do, because you're at that age too where you're doing stuff for them constantly. Like, let me get you cereal. You need some ice cream. You want to watch this cartoon. Let me help you with your homework. Then they go through a phase where they just don't want you or need you. And now my kid's about to be 18. She's working, about to get a car, about to graduate high school. So now we're like, we hang out all the time, especially during this pandemic thing, because I have more time. So we're hanging out like 4 days a week. And we go get lunch and we're hanging out and doing shit all the time. And she's just like, you're my best friend. You know, and I just I would cry right now thinking about it, but it's like, it's come back around
full circle
to that, you know, and now like we're tight again, but man, it's hard, but I think being a
it's
dad.
the essence of life. It's the best shit ever.
Yeah,
Especially our lifestyle. Our lifestyle.
We're loose and wild.
If we didn't have kids, we'd probably be fucking
Exactly.
integrated.
It gives you some type of structure, and you
Purpose,
need that,
yeah.
and purpose, and I need that. And it's like, I watched an interview years ago, as lame as it is, with Johnny Depp, and they were talking about him having kids, and he said, it's like a camera that's been out of focus your whole life, and then it just goes right into focus, and you're like, that's what I gotta do.
Wow.
And that's what you do.
It's a
and
great analogy, yeah.
No, totally. And it
a great
totally
analogy.
happens to any of us, I think. Once
It's real
that baby's
simple.
born,
Yeah. It's real simple.
and they're a day old, and you're holding it, you're like,
You already know.
here we go.
You know.
This
yeah.
is what I gotta do. So, yeah, it's given me, everything I do is for her,
Sick.
you know, and I let her know that, and I love her and do what I can for her every day, but like, trying to hustle and right now making money and do this and do that, anything I can do to just be there for her and be a supportive, good father, you know?
Word. So, in another topic, since we're in this fucking pandemic, how are you surviving during this pandemic? How are you surviving the pandemic?
Luckily, right away when this shit went down, 510 Skateboards hit me up to make a Vans tennis shoe with them. Vans did a thing where it was foot the bill with like 30 different companies.
Right.
Skateboarding, restaurants, bars, whatever. And they had been asking me to do a shirt for a while before this went down, but Jerry was like, hey, do you want to just do this shoe with us and we'll share the profit with you? Luckily, as they told us, we had the highest selling shoe because it had 510 on
I
it.
actually want one.
And the California, and people bought them like crazy. I was so surprised. I got tagged to them every day how many people were buying them. That really helped me in the beginning because I couldn't work. I wasn't paying rent,
Right.
so it helped me pay my rent. From that, I got a couple more commissions. I've really been working on commissions,
Sick.
which is stuff that I've always kind of wanted to do a little bit more.
Right.
Like I love tattooing, but
It brought back your passions. You're pushing your passions now.
yeah, like I like being at home and playing my own music and drawing stuff that I want to draw, and people have commissioned me for Hard Luck, Belladonna in LA, Vans, Servant in LA. I'm just getting all these different companies hitting me up, so I've been doing tons of commissions. Regular individuals have hit me up for commission paintings, and yeah, I mean, that's how I've been making it through this whole thing, really, and I feel very lucky.
Okay. Well, you know, just keep it short and sweet, Jay. I want to say thank you for, coming through. And
Of course.
Jay's got a zine. Want to talk about your zine, your upcoming projects?
I'm working on a zine myself called I Gotta Know What I Want to Know. And it's interviewing 100 different people that I look up to or admire or respect what they're doing in photography, art, skateboarding, tattooing, whatever your passion is, just people that I have always kind of admired, looked up to, how they live and what they do. And it's just a question of the book, movie, record that influenced and changed your life. And it's not necessarily your favorite record now. It's the one that you just heard and was like, damn, or the movie or the book that you read twice or 3 times. It's a commitment to read a book.
Yeah.
I think anyone who's read a book more than once,
Right.
you love that book.
Definitely right.
So I'm working on that. I'm doing a photo zine that just came out too, that I just got the proof of. That will be coming out. Me and my buddy Ramon, he helped me work on it. So yeah, I'm just trying in this time to explore other things, and do things I've always kind of wanted to do, but I've never done, or I've even been afraid to do.
Okay. That's
So
what's up.
yeah, I'm working on those things now as we talk too. So
Oh, dope.
I got a lot of shit going on.
I see it. Word. So we'll end it right there.
All right.
Then, let me get a little while doing it. Just do a little shout out. Say Jason Mcaffe, Hangin With Hustle.
All right.